Hi everyone, good morning. I had a request recently for some more work appropriate looks and I thought that would be pretty easy to show you. So I'm going to start with a primer. This is the Too Faced Primed and Poreless, which I really like. And I'm just going to really hit the T-zone and just make sure this is smoothed all over the skin. Especially under the eyes, because I think it makes for a better under eye concealer if you have a good primer under your eyes. Okay, so then I've done that. Now I'm going to do my foundation. Today I'm going to be using the Clinique Stay Matte. And I use about a dime size on the back of a mirror. I use a mirror as a palette. I know a lot of people use the back of their hand, and that's fine too. And I'm going to be using the Sedona Lace 602 brush. I've talked about this brush a lot, but it's worth its weight in gold. It's amazing and inexpensive. Sedona Lace is a company, I believe that, and I'm not affiliated, but that really appreciates their customers. I've gotten away from Sigma. You'll still see me using my Sigma brushes that I have, but I'm not going to buy anything else from them. The only exception to that rule I'm going to have is because I am from Minnesota, I am curious to see that store in the Mall of America. And if I do get a chance to get up there and visit family and whatnot and go to the mall, I'm going to go look at the store, and if they have anything on clearance I might pick something up, but that's only because it's on sale. And frankly, even then, that's questionable. I'd be really curious to see who they have working there and kind of what the story is. But they've disappointed a lot of people lately, so you'll never see me have a link to them with a code or anything like that. Okay, so that's my foundation. I love this brush. It's really amazing. So then I'm going to take my Eve Pearl Treatment Concealer, Dual Salmon Concealer it's called, and it's got 2 shades. So depending on the time of year I might mix them or use a little bit of each. And today I'm just going to do the one on the right, which is a little bit darker. And if it needs to be toned down some, I'm going to use the one on the left, which is lighter, but I think it looks pretty good on its own. This is on Haute Look today, so if you get a chance, I would recommend this product. It's really, really good. So I'm just going to use a little bit of the lighter shade and blend that in. It's silky, silky smooth concealer, and it's so, so pigmented. It's like nothing else I own, really. Okay. And then I'm going to take my, yes, I'm going to use my Hourglass lipstick on my face. No, I'm going to use the Hourglass concealer in Pearl. And I put it on the back of my hand to warm it up some. And then I'm going to just sort of hit the red spots and blemishes with my finger. I'm just going to tap it. Tap it into the skin. Oh goodness, you may hear my stomach gurgling and I'm starving. I just got up a little while ago. Okay, so we're just going to kind of take that to any spot. So that's quick, easy, and finished. And then I'm going to set my makeup with a loose powder. Today I'm going to be using the NARS powder. And I'm going to use my Goss Holiday brush. The reason I'm using this is because it's so fluffy and loose, it's going to just place the powder on top of the foundation without moving the foundation at all. Okay, just like that. Alright, next I'm going to take my Marc Jacobs bronzer and my, this one, and the Tom Ford bronzer brush. I'm just going to really warm up my face. You could do this instead of blush, probably, and get by with it. I mean, this is a little bit of red in it, so you could use it as a blush, but I like it as a bronzer, and I'm going to use it on my neck just to make that color uniform. And I have pulled out today for blush, I'm going to be using the Benefit Rockateur. And since I have this brush out, the Wayne Goss Holiday brush, I'll use this for my blush today. So, easy, easy. Alright, so far we have the face basically finished, and then the quick eye look, and we'll be ready for work. zoom in a little so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, I'm going to start with my Laura Mercier Eye Base in Eye Basic, I guess it's called, in Wheat. I got a couple of samples of this and I really like it. I mean, it's similar to the primer potion and things like that. And then take what's ever left on your finger and just put it underneath your eyes. Alright, so on the lids today I'm going to use Laura Mercier Sable, which is a really nice taupe. It's a nice cool tone. I love it. It's very work appropriate. It's got just a little bit of sparkle to it, but nothing crazy. This is a Smashbox brush, by the way. I got it in a set some time ago and it's quite nice. Okay. Maybe use a little bit more. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm going to take a, excuse me, I'm going to use my MAC, excuse me again, Vanilla. Same brush, I just wiped it off. And this is going to be my brow bone highlighter. And I will also take this into the inner corners. It's just a basic cream color close to my skin tone, but you can use whatever works with your skin tone. I'm sort of crazy pale, so. Okay. So then I'm going to take, very lightly with a very light hand, NARS Bali. Bali is a very, it's a taupe, but it's extremely dark. So I'm just going to kind of, this is a very fluffy brush. This is the Wayne Goss 03 brush. I wanted something really fluffy so it didn't go on really strong, basically. Okay. Alright, so there's that. And then I'm going to take a smaller, I'm going to take the base shadow brush from Real Techniques and this color from Laura Mercier, Dark Soul. It's black with a sheen. Not a shimmer though. And I'm just going to use that in the outer V, just for some definition. Don't worry, I'll blend it. I'm going to take the same Goss brush and just kind of really blend that in. Oops, I smudged it. Okay, so then I'm going to take the same Laura Mercier base shadow, or Real Techniques base shadow brush, and I'm going to take the NARS Bali, and since this is tapered, use the point of it, and I'm just going to kind of go under the lower lash line like so. Okay. I'm going to use MAC Feline pencil on the upper lash lines. I have a little bit of a flick on either side, and then I'm going to use my NARS Flesh Tone pencil in the waterline. Okay. Alright, so then I'm going to use today the, if I can find it, I'm going to use two different mascaras. I'm going to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Oh, I just have a spot from it. I'll have to get that off. And then I'm going to use the CoverGirl Clump Crusher Waterproof. The reason I use the flesh tone in the waterline today is because I figure if it's a work look, you want to look wide awake and ready for the work day. Okay, so since I have this out, I'm going to use this as a, this is still the NARS Valley, I'm going to use this as a brow color. Okay, just like that. Okay, and then I'm going to use the Laura Mercier lip color in Merlot today, and it's just kind of a neutral, like plummy wine color. But I'm going to use a MAC Sublime Culture pencil first. Just going to outline the lips with that, and then I'm going to use this color. And then I will top that off with the Buxom Kir Royale Gloss. And that's it. I hope that was easy, and if you have any other requests, let me know and I will do them right away. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye-bye.